Hello, I'd like to take just a couple of minutes to lay out one of the philosophical arguments for the existence of God. It's an old argument, it's called the Kalam cosmological argument. Or if you prefer, did the universe come from nothing? The argument itself is very simple. It has two premises. One, that the universe has a beginning, and two, that everything that has a beginning has a cause, which then leads to the conclusion the universe had a cause. Pretty straightforward stuff, right? It's a logical, deductive argument, which means that if both the premises are true, then the conclusion must be true. So are the premises true? Well, let's start with that first one, that the universe has a beginning. Well, you've heard of the Big Bang, right? The general consensus amongst physicists today is that the universe is not eternal, but had a beginning about 14 billion years ago, and that's known as the Big Bang. There are, of course, some other theories, but none has yet gained wide acceptance, and most physicists today would agree that the universe had a beginning. And if we had more time, we could also look at philosophical arguments for this. For instance, the impossibility of an infinite sequence of events. But to keep things simple, let's just go with that scientific consensus and say, yes, the universe had a beginning. What about the second premise? That everything that has a beginning has a cause. Well, that seems right too, doesn't it? In fact, more than that, it would seem really odd if that wasn't true. If something can begin to exist without a cause, then why would scientists spend so much time and energy looking into the cause of things? If things can begin to exist without a cause, then science just stops working as a concept. There are other problems too. If something can just pop into existence without a cause, then there'd be nothing to stop that sort of thing happening all the time. We just expect to see things popping into existence randomly all over the place, but we don't. Again, with more time, we could flesh this out with philosophical arguments for that second premise. But suffice to say, that second premise appears to be true too, that everything that has a beginning has a cause. So because both those premises seem to be true, then the conclusion also is true, that the universe had a cause. Well, you might say that's all very well, but who says that cause needs to be God? Maybe something else caused the universe to exist. And sure, maybe, but let's think this through. The universe is all of space and time. So what came into existence at the Big Bang is all of space and time. And space, all that physical stuff, the material universe, came into existence at the Big Bang. So then the cause of the universe can't be physical. It can't be material. It would have to be something else. And if time came into existence at the Big Bang, then the cause of the universe would have to be timeless. It would have to be eternal. And of course, whatever caused the universe to come into being would have to have sufficient causal power to kick off a whole universe. And when you start talking about something that is immaterial and eternal and has enough causal power to kickstart a universe, well, you really are talking about something like God, aren't you? So the cosmological argument is one really powerful clue that there is, in fact, a God.